Hey everyone. Just remember that pride cometh before the fall, always. And as we're going and walking on this journey, and you are called to turn away and walk away from, in particular, beings that are not serving you no more, stand firm. You'll notice that people sharpen the edges of their spiritual spears and then they put their signature on it. And then they throw them around. It's called gossip. And as soon as you walk away, you'll have those in your back. But only for the ones that don't have the Father or know the Father's love. And know that. Standing firm in this right now and not getting caught up in all of that stuff. The Father doesn't. We don't either. At the end of the day, we're going to see all of these spiritual arrows with signatures on them. I don't want none of my names, none of my signatures on any of those arrows for my brothers and sisters or anyone in particular in this whole world. All of the children. I want my signature on that. So I choose to step aside, turn around, change, repent, walk away. There's no time. Stand firm. There's no time now to be mucking around with all of that stuff. When you bring forth names and start gossiping about people, some people can say that they're in the truth and they're in love and they're in the Father. They can express that to you. But at the end of the day, if they've got duality in what they're saying, they talk on one love on one side of their tongue, and on the forked other side of their tongue, they're carving out a spiritual arrow and putting their signature on, saying that anything gossiping about that person that's not, that's just a perception or anything like that. Be careful. Don't get involved in this stuff. Stay in love. Let them carve their arrows. Let them shoot them. Let them go wherever they need to go. Those signatures are on them. All I can do is transmute and ask Father to block all of these arrows, these warfare arrows of spiritual warfare towards each other and others. Block them and let them drop and incinerate to the ground. But don't start scribing your own signatures on these arrows. Stop gossiping. Stop talking negative. If you want to talk about someone, talk the Christ in them. Talk about the Father in them. Talk about the love in them. Talk about all of the beautiful aspects of them. That's how you lift. That's how Yeshua will lift. That's how Christ will lift in you, and you will be lifting them. And they aren't arrows. So don't do it. It's too close. It's the time now that we're in. We cannot afford to start carving out these arrows, and it's not a game. And yes, I can say that I know it's not a game and it's very serious. And I can say within myself, but Father, why have I still got joy? He says, that's because that's me. It's not a game. It is serious, but I'm still joy. I'm perfect fearlessness in you. Change, repent, turn away from these things that are causing all of these divisions, that are causing all of this ruckus. Turn away from them. Not only that, walk away and turn away from them who do it. It's too close for us to start making mistakes and stumbling around and going, oh, and then asking for forgiveness. Walk in the forgiveness. Have forethought, spiritual discernment. See that these things, before they happen, what's going to happen, and you don't have to ask him for forgiveness now, because you're walking in it. You are forgiveness. you won't do those things. You will discipline yourself in the Father and turn away from these things. Our brothers and sisters' hearts, if only we could see what the Father is in them and sees in them, we would never speak an ill word about one another ever again. This is the truth. This is the way. Let's start walking in it. It's very important now. We strip away all of that shit and we start moving forward in this way so we can represent Christ and the Father as who and what he is perfectly, and we can be that extension. It's time. So put your arrows down. Put your perception arrows down of what you perceive. You think you know someone in their past? Put that arrow down. Take your signature off it. Start to perceive the truth in their heart and the person for who they are truly in the Father, and let everything else fall away. Start to lift each other. This is the time. I love you guys, and I hope that we can all share in this same grace, same joy, serious but joyful. We go home. We help. We assist. We grow. We do all of the eternal things in the Father. So let's get our nose to the grindstone. Much love, everyone. I love you dearly, and I hope that everyone out there and going through these storms right now, I don't hope, I know Father's got you. Father's got you, and if it's your time, Father's will, your will be done. If it's not, safety, love. We're in some pretty hectic times now, so love you all. Have a beautiful rest of the day, and keep sending this love and this frequency out to all that are being complicated now, distracted, hurt, and harmed from what this world and the systems have developed. Much love to everyone.